Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Parc Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the James Madison Dukes taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the James Madison Dukes offense will have the first possession of the game. And there he is to this. Offense set on first down. Looking for a crease to the left. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Rhodes. Working the middle, it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The play action fake. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Dukes send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will have its first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man! And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Rose. Lets it fly. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Stout.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
The give to the back. And the Panthers have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Handoff from the gun. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Panthers have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to turn the corner on the jet sweep. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for space. It's Cherry. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Dukes will punt this one away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on second down. Fast motion from the offense. He's back to throw on second down. And it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off play action. They're trying to get to it. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Scanning the field, it's Rhodes. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anymore, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Dukes will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They'll go to the ground. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Bulldozes him. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down, and much more. Really good execution by this offense. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got great speed. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Leaves it with the running back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. To the air, it's Rhodes. It's complete on the right side. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking to move it through the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Sixth play of the drive coming up. He wants to throw here on second down. Immediately fires to the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Here it is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Keep it on the ground. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Running back searching for a hole. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On the move. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Offense working from the pistol. They go to the ground. Jukes his way for more. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
This is a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Rhodes. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. To the ground with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the offense. He's got it again. Fighting off the defender. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Dances away to buy time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
I never understood this, guys. It's 3rd and inches. Like, whatever happened to the quarterback sneak? Why not just go get the first down and then get a fresh set of downs? You try to be too cute, and that's what happens.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Here's the handoff. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Rhodes. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. Tackle is made after the 1st down. And the Dukes are rolling down the field. The give to the left side. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. On the run, it's Cherry. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Dukes look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. Off play action on 1st down.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long, it's a different animal. Quick strike complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Got a man. It's Stout. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Looking to pass on second down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Stout. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. He'll pull it down and run. At the 20, he's got space. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. A little screen to the running back. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to throw. Flips it out in the flat. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, he'll fire. He's got it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the returner is stopped. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Atlanta. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man on the outside. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. It's a draw. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Makes a move. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught in the backfield, it's Glenn. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
A first down for the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. They go right back to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Looking to pass. It's Rhodes. Fires to the middle. It's caught. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Makes the grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. These red zone trips, red has meant stopped. They've got nothing in 3 previous tries. Touchdown, James Madison. And that one will give them the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by just 2 to UCF. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Gets it to the back. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Stout. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the short completion brings up second down. They'll try the run. Just willed his way for a couple after the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the...
Hit the gas, kid! Wide open ahead. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick hitting end around on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a drive there of 82 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Cherry. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He looks that one in nicely. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Glenn. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Working that left side now. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. The give to the single back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Rhodes. Got his man downfield. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Dukes! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 84 yards. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. He'll do it himself. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll line up for a second down play. They feed him again. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. The give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll leave it with him. The Dukes get it past the sticks. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll give it to the back. Runs through a tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Rhodes. Quickly complete. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll go to the fullback. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Touchdown, James Madison! And they take it in for 6 more points. That should move them closer to this elusive 2nd win of the year as they build this 4th quarter lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. He'll start this drive firing. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's 2 options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football and be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on second down from the 5. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Power football with the run. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Getting some heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
This is a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Rhodes. Setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. BYU is running away with this one, and they're just itching to ring that victory bell. They're up by 15 over Texas Tech. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wide receiver shows motion. Give to the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They go to the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. The give to the tailback. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw, it's Rhodes. Got his man quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Dukes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get anything on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 7. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Finds his man down the middle. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Line getting set on 2nd down. Fast motion from the offense. He leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender.
Well, the good news is you got the 1st down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Georgia State jumps back to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The completion well past the sticks. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big kickoff and a 1st down for this offense. Back to the air one more time. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
He'll keep it himself. At midfield, he's got room. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
It's easy when you got a QB like this. Just make the right reads and go chew up yards. Not only can he make the right reads, he can make people miss. He can make even bigger plays than this, but just chews up 20+ yards in a hurry.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Second down coming up. To the ground with the back. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Back to throw, it's Rhodes. He's got it down the middle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Going with the counter play here. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Dukes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's taking the deep shot. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.